Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nicole here, the Divine Oracle. Somebody's trying to keep messing with me. Happy Friday. Sorry, happy Friday. Tried 2 videos now, and I get down right to the very end, and just stops. Just stopped. I'm like, somebody doesn't want me to get messages out. Somebody doesn't want me to spill the beans, get the truth out. You can try to stop me all you want. I cannot be stopped. Know this and accept it. Because eventually, I will be on here. I will be uploading. I will be presenting this. I'm going to cleanse and clear this space a little bit more. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest light and vibration, thank you. Cleansing and clearing this space. I cleanse and clear myself and you, the collective. So I've been going through and looking at some of my videos. I'm like, man, I say some words just way too much. So I am on this mission to correct the way that I, not repeating myself when I keep saying Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. They know who I'm talking to. You know who I'm talking to. I don't need to keep saying it. And I apologize for doing that in my videos. Taking this time to change what I need to change, recognize those changes, do what needs to be done. I do have podcasts that are coming out. I already have one that came out for healing. And I have another one that's coming out for self-care, self-acceptance. That might take a couple of days for it to show out. I'm on Podbean, The Enlightened Path. But yeah, I'm going to be getting that out. But that's probably going to take me a few days. Because once I was writing, like once I start channeling and I'm writing, it is so hard for me to stop. I'm going to be honest. Like everything just starts coming out. So that's what I was doing. Just getting stuff out. I guess I need to use these. Just getting things out. Helping people. Going from off experiences that I have dealt with. And putting that out there to help people. I'm all about the helping and trying to heal and assist, support, however I can. However I can. So I don't know if I said this already, but happy Friday. It is Friday the 21st. And whenever you're watching this, but it is Friday here, the time that I am doing this. And I hope you enjoyed yesterday, the spring equinox, however you want to say it. Great, beautiful day for regrowth, rebirth, renewal, rediscovering. Also a great time to get out there and be planting, working in the earth, get in touch with the ground, getting grounded, getting in touch with the ground, getting grounded. Alright. Gotta go through. I am removing myself from this reading. Open. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Most High. Angels, archangels, ancestors, family, friends, loved ones, from the angelic realm, spiritual realm, spirit guides, spirit animals. What am I being drawn to? Angels and auras. I guess they want me to start with angels and auras today. And these. Okay. Angels and auras, and then we go to those. Okay. This space has been cleansed and cleared. It is activated, ready for a reading. Alright. Instantly getting chills. So, Got a lot of energy out there. Out there with you. Alright, let's see what we have. Holy Spirit, Healing Angels, what energy are we working with today? I can't keep my hand on that. What energy are we working with today? Please and thank you. What energy are we working with today? What needs to be known? My favorite, Archangel Michael. We've got the blue. Wise, honest, trustworthy, observant. We've got support, honest, wisdom, reading. Like you're doing a lot of reading, investigating, all while smiling. I'm seeing religion on here, psychology, science, art, different types of art, getting more involved, trusting your inner self, your inner, I heard your inner strength. And I just heard you becoming, it's like you're gaining all this knowledge to become that wise old owl. A wise old owl. And being drawn to read. It's also number 6. Archangel Michael, number 6. So Archangel Michael is arguably the most well-known and beloved of all the archangels. That's right. I love him. He appears in a sapphire blue color that radiates a sense of protection, safety, and peace. His name means he who is like God. He can help you obtain clarity on your life purpose, gather insight about the people around you and their true motivations in your life, and sever your energetic connections to what no longer serves you. He is often referred to as the Archangel of planet Earth and has a broad knowledge of human life and all aspects of an incarnation here. Blue is defined as the color of truth, your throat chakra. Also, you speak your truth and wisdom. Blue energy is seen around people who are incredibly smart, honest, and often considered blunt. People with blue energy are introspective and completely comfortable in their own thoughts. The depth of this energy and vibration makes a person with a blue aura a seeker of soulful connection and have an aversion to surface chit-chat. They are information junkies, and there is no such thing as too much research for blue energy. When they are interested in a topic, they dive into podcasts, articles, books, and so on to ensure they absorb it all. It's like I'm reading about myself. I'm not tooting my horn, but it's like everything that I just read is, when I dive into something, I dive deep. And maybe this is what they're saying, like you are a seeker of knowledge. You like to get to the truth, get to the bottom of stuff. Yeah, you like to get to the bottom of stuff. You want to have all the facts, put as much information together, get all the facts together before you present a case, before you speak your truth. You want to make sure you have everything in alignment. Alright, I don't know which way we are going, so we're going to see which way it flips up. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what can you clarify with Archangel Michael, number 6, in color blue? What do you want to clarify? I'm interested showing lover identity, lover, like you identify as a lover, as being one of love. Can we clarify lover, please, and identity? Maybe you're an astrologer. Maybe you've gotten into astrology. You deal with astrology. Psychic. Lover. One who loves astrology. Psychic. Medium. Any other messages, or I should say, any other energies with Archangel Michael, please? Any other energies that you would like to bring forth? Astrology, prophet, high priestess. Like you pray a lot, you give you lots of gratitude, you are gracious. I'm hearing angel, like angelic, whether you are becoming more angelic or you're diving deeper into the angelic realms. Angelic is definitely significant. And that just moved on. You saw that, right? Just like, hey, here. You're a boss, a leader. You like to take charge. You have the courage to take charge. You like to wear the crown. Yeah, you're a boss. You're a boss in your energy. You stand your ground. You're a boss that way. You don't allow any others to manipulate or I heard confuse or try to confuse you. Okay, anything else on this energy that you would like to throw out there? Anything else? Anything else? Please and thank you. Got the location of India, whether you're looking at India, you're from India, or India is something that is been on your mind. Thank you. Whether it's India is on your mind, I also see grandchild. Maybe you have a grandchild in India. Maybe got India, old age is death, and peace is your lesson. Like you're gaining more peace. Maybe you want to go to India for more peace. I'm being told you don't have to worry, focus so much on death. Like that's coming in an older age. Nothing that you have to worry about at a young age. Maybe you have a grandchild. You're seeing. You want to see your grandchild. Identity. Okay. Just hear the word fruitful. Like you're being fruitful. Can we go here? All right. Let's see what the oracle has got to say about this energy. What are we saying? What are you saying about this energy? Can we clarify this a little bit more? Clarify this a little more. So you're a boss or leader. Clarify the grandchild. I'm really stuck on this grandchild identity. Clarify the grandchild, please. Grandchild identity. Or maybe you're the grandchild. Like, so numbers we have are 31, 56, 61, and 16. As above, so below. We've got thunder, water, and eagle. Now, and I have lower world, like the underworld. I heard 3 to 1, 3 to 1. There is blue in here. I am seeing blue, being drawn to the blue. Like not to, like trust yourself when it comes to the lower world. I just heard when you work or when you go into that lower world or when you work in the, be more observant. Understand what energies are yours and what are not. I'm also being drawn to like a face. Like I'm seeing a nose. Like you know or somebody's being nosy from the lower world. Somebody from the lower world is being nosy, and for you to be more observant. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody from the lower world is observing. For you to be more observant, because they're all right. So they're observing you, and you need to be more observant of the energies that I'm hearing, that you're picking up, that you're feeling. They could be swirling around a grandchild. Like you're afraid. The lower world wants to utilize a grandchild. Man, anybody that starts to go for a kid, you got problems. So I'll tell you right now, that is going to come back and bite you hard. Man. Whoever is trying to play on your energy, whoever's trying to come in and manipulate, not trying to manipulate your thoughts, the way that you're processing information, and not wanting you to trust your own thoughts. I'm hearing don't be scared. Don't worry about that. Like, we're protecting. I'm getting like they just want you to be aware that somebody's trying to use your grandchild's identity. Something to do with a grandchild and identity and the lower world. Sorry, this one just has me, it's just throwing me off. I just don't like seeing those two energies together. Okay. I gotta scratch this. I don't like this reading. I can't do this, because like this is just going into a different level, and I was not ready to talk about that level. I feel like this is something that I need to meditate, to channel. I need to figure out more what's going on here. This is being caught to my attention for me to do some extra work. I need to figure out what's going on with there. I'm setting this aside from the reading. This is new for me, but I'm being told that I need to dive deeper into this, so I'm going to be doing some channeling on my own for this one. So let's leave that aside. Yeah, I need to do some more work on that one. But going back, you being, you're the honest one. You're trusting yourself. You're getting more wise, becoming more wise with your knowledge, your experience that you're learning, the books that you're reading, the information that you're grabbing and grasping and holding on to. Water, thunder, and eagle. I'm definitely get the water, and then the sky. Thunder is sky element. Like thunder and rain, water cleansing, going with the flow. Like you're that little bubble in a mass full of bubbles. And I just, like, as long as those bubbles just stay in a formation, stay in the flow, keep moving forward, like your bubble will not burst. It won't pop, because you're going with the flow. I also got, when it came to bubble, I also heard, for some of you out there, maybe you put those things that are bothering you, your worries, your fears, the stuff that you don't want to pick up at this time. You're like, I just don't want to work on that right now, Maybe it's an aspect of yourself, could be a work thing, could be a family situation. But what I'm picking up is you're like, you're just taking that little piece of information. You're like, okay, I'm going to put that in a bubble and I'm going to send that bubble into the water. And I'll pick that up when I want to work on that. But right now, that doesn't need to be in my thought process. That doesn't need to be on my mind or for me to be worrying about. That you'll pick that bubble up and you'll burst it when you're ready to work on it and you're ready to dive deeper, is what I just got. When you're ready to dive deeper. So just stay with the flow, And for any of you that are not aware of the whole bubble trick, so how it works is if, you've got all this stuff on your plate, right? And you're like, man, I just got to do this, this, and this. And, I've got this going on in the background, but this thing in the background seems to be taking precedence, right? It could be a mindset, a thought, an idea that is just plaguing you. And you're like, no matter how many times you try to push it away, it keeps coming to the forefront. It keeps making itself known, making itself very prevalent in either the way that you're talking, the way you're speaking, or the way that you're just trying to get information out. It's like it just keeps bombarding you. So what I'm here to tell you to do, what I'm here to explain to do, is there is this meditation, I guess you could call it, a meditation, an exercise. Let's just call it an exercise. A lot of people get thrown off by the word meditation. So we're going to do this exercise where you're sitting there, you're taking a couple of deep breaths, right? You're taking a couple of deep breaths in and out. Your eyes are closed. And you're taking that one thing that is just like, I don't want to work on this today. I just don't have time for this. Can I pick this up another day? Yes, you can. You can set anything down and aside for as long as you need to until you feel you are ready and capable of picking it up, opening it, examining it, go through and whatever you need to do to work it out. Okay? So take whatever it is, that little detail, take that little detail, put it in a bubble. And as you see in that detail going into the bubble, imagine that bubble. Now there's different ways. You can send the bubble down in the river, down the stream, in the water. Just let that bubble just flow with the water, right? It's going down. And then it's going to reach the end, the pinnacle, where it's going to be like in a little pool. And it's going to stay in that pool. Wherever you put it, it's going to stay there. It could be in the air, in the wind, and then it just gets stuck to a cloud, okay? You want to keep your thoughts in the air, stick your bubble to a cloud. And when you're ready to go to that cloud, you're ready to go to that pond or lake or wherever it is that you put that bubble, then you can burst it when you're ready to work on it, when you are ready to work on it, and not until then. But it just shows you that when you take these thoughts or ideas or things that you need to work on or that you're just not happy with at the moment, you can put them in bubbles, you can send them on their way, and then you take and you pick and choose which ones you want to work on today, right? Send everything else away because you know that they're going to be there tomorrow for you to pick up or for whenever you want to pick them up. They're going to be there for you to grab, okay? They're going to be there. Maybe it needs to be that way so nobody can see. They need to be there. Okay, they're going to be there. And they'll stay there until you pick them up, burst them, figure them out, work them out, and move on. But when you're putting it in a bubble, it gets off your mind. It's like it's checking itself off a list. You don't have to worry or stress about it. If it's something that makes you super excited, you don't have to, be super excited at this time. You can put that on the back burner. But what you do with it is your choice. So I'm being told, just let those bubbles be. Yeah, if you want to send it to the water, you want to send them to the sky, you can do so. And you pick them up in your own time. Eagle, messenger, seeing things from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. Seeing things from a higher perspective, a different perspective. Number 16, opposite of 61 with the water. Birds in water, taking flight. Maybe what you put in water is taking flight. Or you want your thoughts to take flight, your intuition to take flight. Maybe I'm speaking to a water sign. Maybe you're a water sign. Maybe somebody around you is a water sign. It's funny, I get water, and then when I see thunder, I'm instantly drawn to fire. So we've got water and fire. Balance. Balancing with water and fire. You can balance them both out. But yeah, the eagle, having that keen sense, a different perspective, taking flight, being direct, strategic. Strategy comes in. And we got the sun and the moon and the water. Sun, moon, and water. Working with the sun energies, working with the moon energies, working with the water energies, working with soaring energies, with birds, with spirit animals. Anything else from here? Maybe one more? Okay. What else would you like to... What other energies out here with the eagle, the water, and the thunder? Can you elaborate on this one? Oh, I just heard energy will elaborate. Okay. So let's go to the energy and see how energy is going to elaborate. The energy oracle is going to elaborate on the water, the thunder, and the eagle. Can you please clarify, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. 3 to clarify. So we've got empowerment, connection, and adventure. So when it comes to water, fire, the sun, moon, intuition, you're empowered. Embrace your personal power and authority, manifesting your dreams with confidence. Connection, fostering meaningful connections with others, nurturing bonds of love and understanding. In adventure, explore new opportunities and horizons, embarking on exciting journeys of discovery. Yeah, you're soaring to new heights. What I'm getting with the empowerment and the adventure, okay? You're empowering yourself. You're taking that adventure within. You're taking that empowerment within. You're striving to get better connections, not just with people, but I'm getting also with the realms. With different beings, you're trying to get better connections, and it could be with family on the 3D, better connections and relationships with your friends and family, could be co-workers, but that you're empowering yourself. You're allowing yourself to flow like the water. You're allowing yourself to flow, be in the flow, allowing things to, I heard, come to fruition. But you're empowering yourself, allowing things to be that just be. You're being more adventurous. You're being more adventurous. You're going within. You're seeking. I'm also getting definitely that you are seeking higher guidance, higher awareness, exploring as above, so below. So you're exploring both dualities, the light and the dark. You're exploring both the sun and the moon energies and how they work with you and how they contribute to your daily, I just got personality, but how you deal with others, with your connection with others, how it's affecting your connection with others, the sun, the moon, energies, astrology, yes. Now we're getting somewhere. So working on astrology, looking at your astrology, your birth chart, you know, the best way to get your birth chart information, yeah, you put your name in there, but it's all about your birth date, the month, the day, the year, where the location, where you're, that, I mean, it's very significant. It really is. Where you were born and the time. You need that time. They say you don't. You do. Planets are changing. They move. If you've ever watched the stars in the sky, especially when you look at the moon and everything, or you see all the constellations, you're like, wait a minute. It was, you know, it was, let's just say 12 o'clock. So everything was at the 12 o'clock. And then 5 minutes later, everything is at like 1 o'clock. So it does matter, times and stuff like that. So what I'm getting is that as you've been going and looking into the sun and the moon energies and how it's connecting with you, but how it has the outward effects with connections with loved ones and family and friends and stuff, astrology, the astrology chart is going to help you. It's going to help you to dive deeper into yourself, to help you to see areas in your life that are like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, that makes sense. Now like things are coming clear, like there's more clarity, like things are becoming more clear. And you're loving what you're loving. You're loving this. You're becoming the boss of your own life, the leader of your life. You're learning things about yourself that you never knew existed, or that you just didn't understand the depths of it and how you could change things. And how you can change things. Yeah, going within. Being that power of discernment, the power of yourself. Alright, I think I'm just going to get a couple more. Because I think we're, like, great job. You know, you're doing a great job working on yourself. Angels, any other words, inspirations, or messages that these beautiful light beings need to be working on or acknowledging about themselves, that they need to be acknowledging about themselves in their path moving forward. I just saw another one. Nope. Did I see one up? No, just looked like they are. All right. Anything else? Beautiful angels, angels of light and passion. Any others that you would like? Angels of light and passion. Okay. Angels of light and passion. You've got a lot to say. I'm getting stay in your power. Believe in your power. You are the power. Understand. Yeah. By doing your astrology, by going within and seeing your connections to the sun and moon energies, you are understanding who you are as a person. You're understanding more about yourself, things that you can do to change what is going on. By doing so, you're standing in your power. You're standing in your power. The more that you understand yourself, the more power you have. Know that. The more you learn about yourself and understand yourself when it comes to all these planets, not just the sun and the moon, but the planets, you know, and learning how all the planets and how them moving and transiting, how they affect you on a daily, how it affects you weekly, monthly, yearly, what challenges, what things you need to know are coming up, you know, things to, I heard it like to look what's coming up so you can better understand, like, say, you know, we're gonna have, you know, say the next new moon, you know, is coming up, and you're like, all right, well, this explains why, you know, I've been feeling deceived, and, you know, like I've been living, like there's something dark around me, like I'm living in dark. Well, it's gonna illuminate stuff. Let's just say that. What you learn in your astrology chart, your birth chart, is going to illuminate you. That's all I gotta say. It's going to illuminate you. It's going to provide you to be more creative, right? I'm hearing your entanglements will be less because you're detaching. You're letting things go that do no longer serve you, for one. You're building compassion within yourself and now not allowing others to step on you. You're creating healthy boundaries. You're being more enthusiastic. You're creating enthusiasm because you're learning so much about yourself. You're learning, oh my God, I love this about me, or I don't like that about me. But guess what? You get to change that. And it shows you, it gives you insight on how to go about doing that. You know, be more creative, be more flexible. The flexibility. And we've got I've seen her more in my readings when I'm reading for you guys than I've ever seen, period. The universal angel of love. Love yourself. The universe loves you. The angels are supporting and protecting you. And they are guiding you. They want you to stay in the flow. They want you to continue to be creative. To understand yourself is to have power. Let me say that again. When you understand yourself, you have power. You're a leader. You're a boss. You are a leader and a boss of your own world. You wear the crown. Okay? You wear the crown. Keep being adventurous. Keep going. Keep looking within and above and out. Keep looking. Keep empower yourself. Be that power. Allow that connection, these connections that you're getting for yourself. You know, seeing all the aspects of yourself, the shadows, the lights, and connecting them together and just allowing things to just flow and be. Yeah, allowing things to just flow and be. And I feel like that is it. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I guess it need to be said, or somebody need to hear that. Start looking into astrology. And that's for me later. Start looking into the astrology. Start loving yourself from a different perspective. It's all about perspectives. Take a different perspective. Take the true perspective, because it's going to give you more insights about yourself that you didn't even know you had. You're like, oh my God, yeah, I am like that. Oh my God, like, it's almost somebody just wrote your book. Like, they're like, here's the book of your life. Here's the book of all your moods and like your personality, your emotions. Here's your book. Now read about it and incorporate this into your life. Incorporate this into your life, because this is going to help you understand the things you need to change, the things you don't, the things that are balanced, and what you can do in between. What you can do in between to keep making those positive changes, to keep working on yourself, to keep being the best light being that you are. The best light being that you are. So yeah, there we go, beautiful beings of light. That is the reading for today. Yeah, do it. Get into astrology. Start looking up your stuff. There is a great app called Astro Matrix that allows you to plug everything in. You don't have to buy it. You put in all your information. Not only can you look up your information, but if you are married or in a relationship or you've got kids and you want more insight into them, it's a great way to do it. It's a great way to have communication and to understand each other, where each other's going. I mean, think about it. You're in a relationship, right? Say you're married or in a relationship. You know, you've got their stuff, they've got yours when it comes to your birth chart, your birth information. And if you blend them together, you're like, wow, okay, so my strengths here, and they've got weaknesses where my strengths are. Let me help. If they want help, let me add some help their way, or assist, or support, or, you know, words of encouragement, or I'm my strongest suit and somebody's at their weakest suit, what can I do to help them to gain strength? So that weak area is no longer weak, so it's nice and strong, and it's loved. Like, they love that new aspect. They love that part of themselves. What's it, what are you going to do? What are you going to do to help yourself and to help others? What are you going to do to help heal yourself and to heal others? All right, beautiful ones. That is it. I'm going to end that here, and I hope you have a beautiful day. May you enjoy your weekend. If you are off, even if you're not off and you have to work, may it be a prosperous and fruitful weekend for yourself, for your loved ones. And I just send peace, love, and light, and may God bless you always. Alrighty? Until I talk to you again, peace.